On the hater. Ooh, dab on the haters. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's. Come on, studio. Let's go. Come on. There you go. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Cavaliers live stream for you guys tonight. And we got another banger on deck as our East and NBA leading Cleveland Cavaliers come in at 52-10 on the year. On the road tonight, they face off against one of the worst teams in the NBA, the 14-47 Charlotte Hornets. And the Hornets, by the way, have won one game. They beat Lakers by 3. Since then, they have not reached right now. What games left? So if you're standing here, because your team is probably not going to win many more games. I mean, let's see what they got coming up to round out the next month or so. You got the Cavs one more time. You got Brooklyn, Miami. You got a road trip, yeah. Miami, Atlanta, San Antonio, and the Clippers. Eey, that's tough. Then you go back home to face the Atlanta Hawks again. And then you have New York, the Knicks. Lost my spot for a second there. Then you go to OKC and then Miami. Yeesh. And then you got Orlando at home. You go to Toronto. You go to New Orleans. You host Utah. You go to Indiana. You have one more little homestand with Sacramento, Chicago, and Memphis, where you face Toronto and then Boston twice. Yeah, I don't see too many more wins there. Now, looking at what they've been through since the All-Star break, of course, they beat the Lakers by 3. You lose to Denver by 14. You get absolutely walloped by Portland, 141-88. Hey, yo. Then you follow that up 2 days later, losing to Sacramento, 130-88. And then you lose to Golden State, 128-92. You know, you lose a tough one to Dallas, a very bad, like short-handed Dallas team. Who just lost another player to injury today, actually. Maxence Prosper out with a wrist injury. Ouch. Season ender. So they lose by 7 there. You lose by 13 to Washington at home. And then the last 2 games, they lost 119-101 to Golden State. And then Minnesota, of course, they lost 125-110. Now, the Cavaliers, on the other hand, have not lost since the All-Star break. In fact, they haven't lost since February 4th against the Celtics. The next night after that game, they beat the Pistons by I almost said walk-off. I'm thinking baseball. A buzzer beater 3 by Darius Garland. And since then, it's been smooth sailing. Especially since the trade for Mr. DeAndre Hunter, which happened right after the Detroit game, the night after, or the day after. So, yeah. When that Detroit game happened, there was a lot of talk about us getting him. That's when the talks really started. So, yeah, the Cavs, of course, have not lost since that game. So, we'll see what happens tonight. And the best part is both teams are healthy, which for the Hornets, that's a rarity these days. It seems like they're always hurt. Leading points, rebounds, and assists for both teams. Of course, for the Cavs, it's still Mitchell leading in points. 24 points, 46% from the field, 83% from the line. Jared Allen, 10 rebounds, about 7 or 8 defensive and 3 offensive. And then Darius Garland still leads with assists. He's averaging about 7 assists, 2 turnovers in about 30 minutes. For the Hornets, LaMelo Ball leads in points and assists, 26 points per game, 41% from the field, 82% from the line, while having and averaging 7 assists, 4 turnovers in about 32 minutes per game. And then rebounds is wrong one. Miles Bridges. 8 rebounds, 7 defensive, and 1 offensive. This is the team with Mark Williams. And now they have Yusuf Nurkic, too. That'll be fun. What's up, Rays? What up, my G? By the way, before I went live, literally a minute before I went live, the Raiders acquired Geno Smith from the Seahawks for a 3rd-round pick. Not even an hour or so after word got out that the Falcons apparently are not trading Kirk Cousins. Speaking of which, go check out the latest video I posted. I talked about another free agent target for the Browns. I even included a bonus player because the player that I actually thought we could trade for got cut today. So go watch that video. Let me know what you think. But yeah, we're already less than 20 games left in the season. As we get closer to the playoffs, I'm going to start doing other non-Cavs games. But that's not going to be too common. I mean, I think tomorrow I might go live for Celtics and Lakers. That's like the game of the week right there. Game of the night for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. I might go live for that. I'm thinking about it. Like legit. Now, for any betting people out there, for this game, the Cavs are 16.5 point favorites. Over under 235.5. And then the money line minus 2,000 for the Cavs, plus 1,000 for the Hornets. So yeah, I mean, if the Cavs come out playing like I know they can, they should have no problem with the Hornets tonight. Live on NBA League Pass before the Grizzlies and Mavericks play on ESPN at 7:30. What's up, Joe Biden? Okay. Oh, that's an interesting looking sculpture. That's an interesting looking thing. Okay. Need Mitchell over 23.5. Max Strus over 8.5. All right, so we are just about ready for the start of this game. Get the scoreboard up and running, and of course, we get the starting lineup. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, Garland, Mitchell, Strus, Mobley, Allen, as always. And for the Hornets, it's Ball, Green, Jeffries, Bridges, and Nurkic. Yeah. Brandon Miller, if you remember, out for the year. And the coach for the Hornets is Charles Lee. You see there's the Hornets staff. First season as Hornets head coach. They're on an 8-game losing streak. Again, they've only won 1 game out of the break. And we're ready for tip-off. Cavs in their wine jerseys. The Hornets in their home whites. Underway from the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's Nurkic against Allen. Gives it off to Ball. Drives underneath. Kicks it out. Here's Bridges. Goes up and gets the 2. Cavs, of course, won the first 3 matchups rather convincingly against the Hornets. In one of those games, Evan Mobley went nuclear. He would not miss from 3. Strus over to Mobley. Speak of the devil, and he hits the 2 with the floater inside the paint. Gets the Cavs on the board first, or their first points of the game. Ties it up at 2. Here's LaMelo. Watch out for Green. Here's Ball. Over to Nurkic. Bridges in the corner on the other side. And he loses the ball, taken by Mobley. He'll run up the floor. Here's Garland for 3. Yeah, Cavs fans travel really well. Goes up, Ball for 2. Again, taking advantage of the lackadaisical defense after we score. Happens all the time. Garland bouncing around. Garland fake. Pull up 3. Again. Getting the cook. He's been struggling mightily last couple games. Here's a pass to Bridges. He'll fire, and he hits a three. So here's Mitchell bringing it up. About 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and that's the first miss of the Cavs night by Garland. Bridges over for Ball. Nurkic. Ball again. Fires. Too strong. Taken by Allen. He'll give it to Strus. Garland. Strus for three. Too strong, but he's fouled. Daquan Jeffries being careless on defense pushed him down, and I believe that'll be 3 free throws for Mr. Strusy. Chargers have informed Gus Edwards he'll be released. Dude, there's going to be some decent free agents available. Just kind of ran right into him, and he's not going to look at it. They're going to see if it's a flagrant. If it is, that'll be free throws, and then we get a ball. It's all about reckless. Yeah, he kind of just stood in his space. It's like he didn't even know where Strus's feet were. Oh, Flagrant one. Yeah. Oh, man. 3 shots and ball for the Cavs. Thanks to that flagrant one on Daquan Jeffries. 3 shots and ball. This happened to us against the Jazz. What was it? It wasn't last year. I think it was the year prior. We were winning the game, and then we fouled them on like a 4-point play, something crazy like that. They wound up coming back and beating us in that game. First of 3 goes in for Strus. Again, we get ball after this. Second one, good. And the final one is good. Piece of cake for Maxwell Strus. Yo, Asia with the 23-month membership. Please pray for me. I missed my mom so much. And we're always praying for you, Asia. You already know that. We love you over here in the community. Here's Strus. Allen, pull up for 2. No. I don't even know if you guys could even hear that freaking loud ass freaking thing I just had. Holy crap, that thing is loud. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but damn. It's Dancing Elmo, for anyone wondering. Up and in for Bridges. It's some dude in an Elmo costume getting crunk at a birthday party. That's how I get a membership like that. Here's Mobley. Underneath, turnaround jumper. Bounced it. And it's a game. Here's Nurkic. Oh, stolen. Kicked it out. 3. No. Passed up an easy 2 for a harder 3. What in the heck is going on? Strus. twos for threes. Here's Ball. Kick out. Bridges open on the other side. Three is good. You figured eventually they were going to hit one. Max Crosby seems hyped that they got Geno Smith. I mean, a quarterback who's actually decent. That's cool. Three again. It's an air ball. And now we're back to shot chucking again. Okay. Guys, drive to the rim. Stop freaking doing these trendy ass threes, man. I mean, dang. Go to the rim. God. Stop settling for threes all the time. Bridges. Pull up two is missed. That's how you get yourself in these deep ass deficits. Here's Strus. Lost the ball. Now we can't dribble the damn ball. God. Inside. Over to Bridges. Guy Mobley. He said, get that weak crap out of here, bum. Here's Mitchell. Guarded by Jeffries. Game, I swear, dude. I actually thought my freaking scoreboard was broken. Foul, and no, they'll be going to the line for two. See, we're trying to be like them. We're just like shooting threes. Three. Now, it's different if they're falling, because, if they're falling, I'm not pissed. But they're not. And we're just going to keep shooting them. Like, how in the heck are we putting up such horrible shots? I mean, I don't get it. God. Garland's got 6. Mobley's got 2. Strus has 3. Those are the only 3 that have scored for us. Meanwhile, for the Hornets, Bridges has 2. Ball has... No. Bridges has 10. Ball has 2. I can only imagine how Brown's Twitter especially, reacted to that trade, sending Geno Smith to the Raiders. Remember, they got rid of Gardner Minshew a few days ago. So they're replacing him with Geno. Okay. I saw that trade tweet. I was like, my first thing I look for is the team that he's going to. And I was like, please have it not be the Browns. That would be mad at Geno. It just depends on what we gave up. Of course, he's going to the Raiders, so fans for Geno. The team away from draft from a free agent quarterback, or I mean, Geno is good enough to where I don't even know if they're even going to draft a quarterback early anyway. They might draft one later, but they're not going to trade up for one after just trading for one. The Cavs actually challenged, and they lost. Interesting. You think our coaches challenged this early in the game? So Damian Baugh and Nick Smith enter for the Hornets. Ty Jerome is in for the Cavs. As is, I assume, Dean Wade. Or maybe, I'm sorry, it might be Hunter. Yeah, Hunter usually comes in with Ty Jerome. It is Hunter. Okay. So it'll be Allen, Garland, Strus, Hunter, Jerome for the Cavs. First free throw is good. Bridges, Nurkic, Green, Baugh, and Smith for the Hornets. Throws missed, but they get the rebound. Good rebounding, Cavs, as always. Pass goes across to Bridges underneath against Hunter, up and in for two. Dude, the Cavs gotta stop with these horrible starts. Jeez, it's mainly because they be shot chucking. That's the main reason. Here's Garland. Drives. Corner. Here's Jerome. Gets blocked by Nurkic. But it goes out of bounds. Cavs ball. And now we'll see some more substitutions for the Hornets. Diabate checks in for the Hornets for Nurkic. Yeah, Musa Diabate. Isn't he another former Virginia Cavalier? I believe so. Here's Allen. Rim on Diabate. He said, welcome to the game, young blood. Damn. Drove right in on him. Out corner for three. Nope. Rebounded by Diabate. Kicks it back out. Another three is good for Bridges. Three for Hunter. Short around, no good. Rebounded. Put back is missed. You're a big man. Dunk the damn thing. And there's a kick ball. This team is so clumsy. Like, you have a chance to, you get the ball, you set, and then you just dunk it. You're 7 foot. Little ass freaking Diabate can't guard you, bro. That's the NBA now. All about trendy ass threes. Another substitution. As you see the injury report, Brandon Miller out for the year with a wrist. Josh Okogie, a hamstring. Grant Williams, ACL. And Mark Williams out with a foot. Steph Curry enters for Josh Green. I figured that was Seth Curry. But yeah, no Mark Williams tonight. And no Grant, of course. He's out for the year. Oh, attack on Diabate. Free throws. Huh. And there's a steal by Allen. I was going to say, there was the free throws, but I guess there was a mutual double tech or something. Allen Garland drives on Diabate. Nice pass to Strus. Goes inside, up, and he's fouled. And Damian Baugh actually had a bad pass that was stolen. Foul, I believe, is on Diabate. So we'll go to the line for two. First free throw, no good. And now Strus will check out. Sam Merrill comes in for Strus. Freaking Sam Merrill. We'd see a little bit more of Javonte Green, not going to lie, because he showed out that one game against the Bulls. Free throw number 2 is good. So again, he splits the pair. That's a Cavs tradition, splitting free throws. So here comes the Hornets the other way. Bridges, guarded by Allen. And we got a foul underneath. And Garland, his third already. Going against Diabate. Garland being reckless as Mitchell returns. He's in for Garland. Oh, they ruled that Allen's dunk was after the shot clock. There isn't 2 points. Like, 5 minutes after the fact. Well, they do that now, so yeah. Oh, nice dunk though. Over to Diabate, up, and he balled it. Might have been blocked. He stepped out. Or he traveled. Okay. He traveled. See, it was like already like he wasn't even at the basket. Yeah. It was just about to go down when when the buzzer went off. It was that close. It was that close. Here's Allen. 18-12. And he draws a foul that time. That's on Diabate. Wow. So that's Diabate's second foul. Free throw. Good. Taj Gibson enters for Diabate. God, Taj Gibson's still in the NBA. Now they got a delay of game violation. Interesting. And Donovan Mitchell is in for Darius Garland. For real this time. Free throws. Good. So down by 4 again. Here's the Hornets. I think this is Baugh. Drive. Up. Nope, too strong. Taken by Merrill. Merrill will bring it up. Here, I'm sorry, it's Mitchell bringing it up. Mitchell drives it second. Athleticism. Drives. Floor. Mitchell's first bucket. First made basket of the game. Floater's good. Turnover is blocked by Hunter. And then a foul on Baugh. Hunter had it, turned it over, immediately blocked Miles Bridges. Ty Jerome got the rebound block and then got fouled afterwards. Here's Jerome for Allen. Allen against Mitchell. And that's on Baugh. And just like that, he's also racked up 2 fouls. Trying to fight through a screen with the quickness. Let's see how many. Was that 2? Tony Brothers, of course, is the head ref for this game. So it'll be 3 free throws. They called a shooting and it's a shooting foul. Yeah, it's already 2 fouls on Baugh. First free throw is no good. Cavs haven't really had a fast start in a while. I don't know why. All of a sudden, they just be having these slow-ass starts. Free throw number 2. Short. This dude's going to miss all 3 free throws, isn't he? And now Mobley returns. He's in for Allen. Bridges has 15 points already. Holy crap. Free throw is good for Mitchell. Here comes Baugh against Jerome. Taj. Bridges. Pull up for 3. Short. And here comes the Cavs. Here's Hunter. Dre. Jerome. Pump fake. Over to Merrill for 3. Good. Timeout. Hornets. Just trust the bench to come in and get something going. Love it. All right. Tied at 20. We got that 2020 vision. But yeah, guys, so you could tell the NFL offseason is starting to heat up. The Seahawks have been engaged in contract negotiations with Gino all week. Okay, so essentially, they weren't willing to pay what he was asking. So they were like, well, we're not going to pay you, so we'll trade you, get something for you. Have fun in Vegas. Yeah. Great side for Gino. He gets to reunite with Pete Carroll. Yep. Cool. Throwing out some used napkins I have over here, or tissues, showing the Cavs how it's done. All right. Okay. I'm talking about like Alistair Black returning tonight on SmackDown. It happened. Gino is expected to get a new deal with Vegas. He's been looking to make between 40 to 45 million a year. Wow. Because he wants a new contract, that's why. Quarterbacks won't really want a new contract, but that's interesting. Good Browns. Some Browns fans would be kind of pissed off, but me, I'm whatever. So Lanella returns for Bridges, giving Miles a little rest after he has 15 of the 20 points for the Hornets. And Damian Baugh will check out. We'll see who comes in for him. I'm 23:07 to go here in the first quarter. Have once again kind of been struggling for the most part. All left wing side near the top of the key, guarded by Merrill. He'll drive and it's a foul on the mellow ball. He kind of pushed off. Tijane Salone has checked in for Ball. Little off arm movement there, a little shove, a little push off. Can't do that, obviously. Here's the Cavs. Mobley against old ass Gibson. Hook shot, man, just a little off. Seemed to get a good look at it, just didn't fall, of course. Par for the course. Drive. Floater is good for Nick Smith. Up ahead. And land one. For some reason, the cameraman decided I'm going to lock in on this Hornets player instead of follow the play. So, Cavs have a chance to take the lead here. Follows on Taj Gibson. Pretty interesting following one of the best youngsters in the NBA in Evan Mobley, who's as good as they come. Free throw's good. A lot of people say Mobley reminds them of like a young Kevin Garnett or Tim Duncan, which I am all for that, really. I could see the resemblance a little bit in their game. Here's Smith. Pull up two. No good. Taken by Hunter. Cavs bringing it up. Salon over to Hunter. It's a dunk by Mobley. Three. No good by Ball. Hunter rebounds. Here's Jerome over to Mitchell. Mitchell brings it up. Fires for three. That's way too strong. These guys got to lay off the juice when you're shooting these things, man. Dang. Oh, what are we doing, man? Ball. Salon for three. Nope. Neither team can really hit the three tonight. Cavs bringing it back up. Mobley for three. Yeah, rolls around and out. No good. It's a brick fest from three tonight for both teams. Ball dancing around against Mobley. Kick out. Open three. In and out again. God. Back come the Cavs. Jerome. Floater. No. All right, his own rebound. And a foul on the Hornets underneath. It's on Ball. Loose ball foul on LaMelo. Kind of looked like he had his arm a little bit there. Charlotte's going to take a timeout here. Mobley dunk. Look, there was a foul involved too. All right, so while they're on timeout, let's see what else Cavs Twitter's talking about. As always, shout out to everybody watching tonight. $63 of 82. Rocha, gonna miss kicking Gino's ass every season. Damn. Orioles starting pitchers without Grayson Rodriguez. Zach Eflin, Charlie Morton, Dean Kramer, Tomoyuki Sugano, Albert Suarez, and Cade Povich. Meanwhile, they have like a billion outfielders. Okay. Poor Jackson Smith and Jigba, bro. Like they're getting rid of all his boys. Tyler Lockett's gone. DK's probably gone. Gino's gone. Wow. See what they rule here.
Jerome pushes Paul prior to Paul making contact with his shoulder. Therefore, the play will be changed to a loose ball foul on Jerome.
Wow. All right.
Challenge the rest of the game.
So they got Jerome for a loose ball foul because he pushed Ball in the back. Of course. So so Lee wins the challenge and the Hornets get the ball here. Cavs are in the bonus, so they would have had two free throws if that loose ball call would have stood. 44 seconds to go. Here's Ball against Merrill. Step back for three is good. Tied at 25. 30 seconds to go. Here's Mitchell. Pull up for three. How no surprise they miss, and Merrill goes to the ground for really no reason whatsoever. Dude, our bench guys are so ass sometimes, besides DeAndre Hunter. And then they get a bucket the other way. Here comes the Cavs, down 2. 1 on the clock. Good for Mitchell at the buzzer. Good hustle move by Spida to get down the lane and get to the rim before the buzzer sounded. They will not be taking those points away. Hustle by Spida. And we're tied at 27 after 1. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, don't go nowhere. I'll know if you left. All right. Yeah, I know, right? He beat the buzzer that time. John probably would have beat the buzzer, but he wanted to go for the dunk. Earlier instead of a layup. The Mavs only have 7 players warming up. That's tough. They're losing guys left and right. They're going to need one of those hardship waiver things like teams had in the sickness year. Some teams were so banged up and so sick, they needed like a hardship waiver thing to sign extra players. CJ Hicks has switched to edge rusher. Hey, if he becomes the next Abdul Carter, that's lit. He probably saw Abdul Carter and was like, I'm going to be like that. I mean, he was kind of teasing that before, but good to see him actually go through with it. Now we'll see how he does. So Daquan Jeffries returns for Nick Smith. Nurkic is in for Curry. And Josh Green is in for Taj Gibson. Longest win streaks, 3 over the 4 are Cavs. The 15-game win streak to start the season. Then you have the Thunder 15-gamer from December to January. And then the 2 12-gamers for the Cavs. So here's Hunter. 3. Good for Merrill. Josh Green's in for Gibson, too, by the way. Sam Merrill with 2 big buckets. 4 for 11 from 3. Each team. Listen, slide and Nurkic. Nobody around. Nurkic, a former Sun. Here's Jerome right to the rim. Nobody around. Damn. They're sleeping. They got some NyQuil. They're dozing off on defense. And a foul. Hunter got tangled up. Foul is on DeAndre Hunter. Now Miles Bridges returns for Salone. And DeAndre Hunter will check out. Dean Wade returns for DeAndre Hunter. Up by 3. Here's Bridges inside. Nurkic. Corner for 3 is good. It's LaMelo Ball. Just starting the second quarter. Tied at 32. Here's Wade. Kick out. Merrill. So that's Wade. What the hell? My screen's all blotchy. Good old PSN. Here's Mitchell. Pull up for two is good. His midi is so silky, man. Oh my goodness. Smooth and just goes right down like a good beverage. Up, and he completely overshot the rim. Back come the Cavs. Merrill, three. Slinging Sammy Merrill. Yeah. Then put the bottom of the net. And I almost lost the ball that time. Up by 5. Here's ball to Bridges for 3. No. Jerome with the rebound or give it to Merrill. Here's Mobley working against Nurkic. He should own this fraud. Own this loser. Go up. Get the 2. I am out. Hornets. Cavs up by 7. Oh my goodness, is this a Cavaliers? And it's the beginning of one. If the Hornets aren't careful, this could turn into a Cavaliers. Hey, did you guys know the Cavs trademarked Cavaliers? So if they sell shirts with Cavaliers on it, I'm gonna have to get one. Yeah. What's up, Paulie? How were the turkeys? I mean, they are right, I guess. I mean, they're just being turkeys, I guess. Derping around, occasionally flirting with each other, all fluffed up, tails out, all fanned out, wobbling their lives away. Just being their usual selves, I mean, in terms of the chickens, they're just doing their thing, laying a crap ton of eggs. It's cool about having chickens. You have an endless supply of eggs, And if it gets to the point where you're starting to lose suppliers, all you really got to do is just let one chicken go through the process of, incubating and fertilization, and you could possibly have, some new, producers. So Gino requested a trade Thursday night from the Seahawks. Wow. So he requested a trade last night and nobody even knew. That's what Miles should have done. This whole thing would have probably gone smoother. Although you can't really say that because eventually stuff would have got out. So 39-32 Cavs lead. Mobley with 9. Mitchell has 7. And Merrill has 9. Off the bench. Now Damian Ball re-enters for LaMelo. Ball. 27 points per game against the Hornets this season. 65% from the field. 9 of 17 from 3. 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. He had a career-high 41 points on December 7th for Evan Mobley. Isaac Okoro enters for Ty Jerome. Good how he doesn't really use Javante, but he'll use the other defensive stalwarts in every game. Like, that's interesting. So here is Nurkic. Out. 3. No good. And Nurkic almost fell on it. And there's a little tie-up. I believe this will be a jump ball. Can't believe ESPN really has the Mavs on national TV. I mean, we probably would have been on national TV, but we're playing the damn Hornets tonight. I mean, they could have had Knicks, but that's at 10:30. They could have maybe moved Miami, Minnesota up a half hour. Drive goes up, and he got it for 2. Miles Bridges. He has 17 of the 34. Pass to Wade. A little too saucy. And it goes out of bounds. These guys are trying to be the Harlem Globetrotters. What are we doing? Wow. Here's Nurkic. Ball goes inside. Nurkic against Wade. Turn around. 2. Missed. Rebound. Up. Good for 2. 8:46 to go. And another near turnover. And then it is turned over. Oh my God, guys. And Nurkic with the dunk. Then he fell down awkwardly. But he's all good. Hey, can take care of the damn ball. My God, the turnovers are agonizing. Mobley, kick out Wade. Here's Mitchell. Goes up, fouled. 2 free throws for Mitchell as foul is on Nurkic. His first. Watch out. That could have been bad. Oh, he was hanging on to the rim and then he fell down. His hand slipped off the rim. So 2 shots for Spida. First one is good. As Strus returns. Strus is in for Merrill. More free throw. Yep. And good. So that'll give Mitchell 8 points. Or is it 9 now? 9. 9! 9! All up for 2. In and out for Nurkic. Cavs get it back. Mitchell goes from right to left. Looks like, is that Garland and Allen checking back in? Mitchell, floater is good. And the foul. To the line for an and 1 for Spida. Fouls on Jeffries. His second. Or is it his first? I don't know. ESPN's is kind of slow. Just a second. Okay. All right. So right back to the line for another free throw for Spida, who is just at the line. And now we'll see Jared Allen return for Mobley. Garland, I believe, was going to come in for Mitchell, but he can't. Free throws off the side, no good. Taken by Bridges. So Garland has to sit and wait. Here's Baugh. I'm sorry, that's Bridges up for 2 and 1. Right back at you. Foul is on Dean Wade. Yeah, he just kind of tapped him. And now Garland will enter for Mitchell with his 3 fouls. Free throw is no good for Bridges, who has 19 points here in the first half. Strus up the floor, up 3. Allen. Easy pass, stolen, of course. Dudes can't even do a good pass these days. 3 for Bridges is an air ball. Oh my God, this is like a derp off. Oh my God. And Cavs, stop playing with your food and put these fools away, man. Come on now, man. What are we doing here? Okoro for 3 is way off. Right to Allen. To Strus for 3. That's missed. Stop falling enough for the damn 3, man. Go inside. Gee whiz. Good golly, Miss Molly. What the hell are we doing? And we're fouled again. Hey, Kenny, this whole all defensive lineup, great for scoring. Let's just say that. Yeah. You have Strus, Wade, and Okoro on the floor at the same time. Interesting. Especially Wade and Okoro. First free throw is good. I swear all Okoro does is foul. He literally cannot stop fouling when he comes into games. Like, I don't know what gives. Free throw number 2 is off the side. No good. I thought that was going down. Wade with the rebound. At least Wade will give you buckets. We're 10 of 14 from the line. They're 2 of 5. Sheesh. Garland with 3 fouls. Getting chased around. Garland to Okoro. Drive. Kick out. Wade. Guarded by Nurkic. Over to Okoro for 3. It's good. Isaac, shut my ass up. Thank you. I'm going to shut my ass up. He's got the poof going, though. He got the poofy hair. The mini fro. Trying to be like Jared Allen. I'm so used to seeing him with braids. It's like, damn. And there's a floater missed. Cavs take it back. Here comes Garland. Garland around a screen. Over to Wade for 3. In and out. Halfway down, of course. Oh, here's Nurkic for 3. What the hell was he thinking? All right, here comes Garland again. Over to Allen. Hook shot. Not close. $5:26 to go in the half. Up by 5. Bridges against Strus. Fouled again. They cannot stop fouling guys in the paint. Can't play clean defense in the paint. Don Strus. He's first. Free throw is good. One more free throw coming up. Stop set. Oh, nice. Cool. One more free throw coming up, and it's good. My dog is bumbling his way out of my room right now. Gonna go back out and play with the other dogs. Garland. LaMelo Ball's in the game for the Hornets. Right down Broadway. He kicks it up, and it goes out of bounds. Fonte's in for Jeffries. Smith is in for Ball. Ball is in for Nurkic. ESPN was a little delayed. Floater, no. Garland ended up on the floor. And a dunk the other way. Dude, these guys are so bad right now. They're just too busy chucking up threes and they're not falling. Here's Garland. Garland against Bridges. Hovering around the perimeter. Nice pass to Okoro. Nice move to avoid the steal attempt. And Okoro gets the nice deuce. Okoro against Ball. Hunter set the comeback in next dead ball. Or next opportunity. The next break in the action. Ball for 3. In and out. Just kind of lofted it up. Here's Strus. Nice move by Strus. The sauce. Oh, pass is fouled. Allen gets fouled, but that saucy-ass pass from Strus. My God. I wish Allen would have been able to throw that down. That would have been a highlight you see everywhere. Nice pass in the move by Okoro to spin around and avoid Diabate. Free throws for Jared Allen. First one is good. Salone returns for Bridges, who has 21 points. Oh, God. And DeAndre is in for Hunter. DeAndre is in for Wade. Oi. Free throw span good. Up by 5. 3:54 to go in the half already. Rather good game for the most part. I expect the Cavs to really pull away at some point. You know they will. Pass inside, almost lost it. Here's Smith. Drive up, 2, short. Taken by Hunter. Hunter races up the floor. He'll set up shop against, I think it's Salone. Over to Garland. To Hunter. Fires for 3. Just bad shot. Rebounded by Allen. Floater is up and good. Good job by Allen to clean that up. 7 rebounds, but only, 4 points for J.A. Inside. A clean block underneath. Or I guess a steal almost. 3. Going by Ball. 52-48. Here's Garland up the floor. Garland for 3. It's good. You never give Garland any space because he'll do that to you. He's not afraid to pull the trigger. I just need them things to fall, though. That's the problem. Don't fall too in love with the shot. Almost another steal. Good job to force them to vacate the area. Goes out of bounds. I'm out. I'm out, Cavs. Up 7. Cavs need to just take care of the ball. All right. Yeah, Seth, I don't know if you heard, but the Seahawks traded Geno to the Raiders. I'm waiting for that one Raider fan to pop in here that was in my chat during Browns season in the past, talking about how they got Geno and how he's better than whatever we have. No, he'll be quiet now. But if we get like Kirk Cousins or whatever, he's going to come out and say, oh yeah, Geno clears Kirk Cousins. Even though Geno ain't done crap in his career either. But Kirk's been good. Coming off that injury, what was it, 2 years ago? His last year with the Vikings. Yeah, that was tough, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to come out and assume that Kirk Cousins would be the veteran quarterback we get. Which means it'll be Daniel Jones or Carson Wentz. Yeah. I don't think that'll be the case, though. They might sign one of those two as like a camp quarterback like they did last year with Snoop Huntley, but they're not going to start the season with one of those two starting games. I don't want to see Danny Derp starting games for my team. Carson Wentz wouldn't be bad, but no. 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 No, 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 no. I don't want, no. Because that would, again, tell Myles Garrett that you're not trying to be good. Now, if you get Kirk Cousins, that at least makes Myles have to look and go, oh, so maybe they are being serious. To every move, I'd say, do you still want to leave? How about now? Huh? How about now? We'd go out and make so many freaking big moves. You know? How about now? Huh? Austin Carr, tournament record 61 points versus Ohio, March 7th, 1970. Wow. So Donovan Mitchell's back in for Strus. Most points in a tournament game in NCAA history. Austin Carr, Bill Bradley, Oscar Robertson, Austin Carr again, and David Robinson. Oh. Evan Mobley is back in for Isaac Okoro. So you'll have pretty much the starting 5 with Hunter instead of Strus. Here's Mobley over to Garland. Garland drives, baseline, corner, Hunter for three. It's gone. Damn time. His first made basket from the field gives him 4 points on the night. Beat him to start lighting it up. Like he or steal. That time they finally got a steal. Usually he's been knocking those out of bounds. Garland, corner, Joe for three. Oh, bounced. Tipped around and wrestled away by the Hornets. Salone with the rebound. Smith gives it to Salone. Salone drives against Garland. Drives. Oh, he turned it over right to Garrett. Right to Allen. Here's Hunter. Up and in with the Euro step. Ooh. 60-48. 14-3 run in the last 3:20 to go. Last 3:20. 1 minute remaining in the half. Drive. Almost blocked by Allen. Had to be careful. I don't want to foul. Makes it a 10-point game. Mitchell just going to walk it past. 43 seconds and counting. Mitchell. Drive. Pull up for two. Short. A lot of our shots be going short. They get more up than out. And that's what happens. They get more height than distance. Ball and Mitchell going at it. Mitchell working against Smith. Almost picking his pocket. And he gets the two anyway. Seven seconds. Cleveland lost the damn ball. Oh, but it stepped out. The Hornets had it, but he stepped out. 3.3 to go. Josh Green enters for ball. And Tijane Salone will exit for Miles Bridges. Sam Merrill is in for Allen. Now it looks like Ball will check in. Oh, that's like a chess match. Both teams looking like they got a small lineup out there. Mobley, the inbound. Garland. Shooting three. Fouls on Diabate. I believe that. I couldn't tell because it was on the other side of the court. But I believe that was a three. Yeah. Firmly behind the three line. It's one way to do it. Now, please make these damn things, Darius. I know you and free throws haven't had the greatest relationship lately, so if you could do me a solid and make these, that'd be really good for your confidence and mine heading into the playoffs, where every point matters. Free throw is good. So yeah, this is a 3-point shot, or 3 shots coming up. 2 more for Darius, who has, what now? 8. Now here's the second one is good. That's 9. Or is this 9? Is this 10 now? Yeah, this is 10. Okay. So he's got 10 points now officially. And here's the next up and good. So he has 11 points. And the Cavs are up 11. Oh my God, he yeeted that thing out of bounds. Not even close to the hoop. Man, there really wasn't much time to do anything with it anyway. So the Cavs lead at halftime 63-52. Courtesy of a 36-25 second quarter. For the most part, they looked like their old selves. I mean, you just got to accept the fact that these guys are just going to chuck up threes like crazy. And at some point, those are going to fall. And then the Cavalanche will begin. Pretty much. Okay, so with that being said, as I go to look at the box score, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, share this stream out to your friends, your neighbors, your friends' neighbors, your friends, the friends of your neighbors' friends. Well, how about the neighbors of your friends' friends? Right? Share it out to everybody you know, whatever, let them know that, let them know that, possibly the dopest Cavs streamer is live, and we killing it right now. We killing the game. We killing it right now. The Cavs are killing it. They're 52-10. Hey, yo. So for the Cavaliers, once again, it's another one of those games where it seems like it's a two-man show for the most part. 12 for Darius Garland. He looks a lot better tonight than he did the last, 4 games, really. And then 11 for Mitchell, who's honestly looking good, except his threes aren't falling right now, which is a bummer. The bad thing about Darius is his fouls. He has 3 of them. But he has 12 points. 11 for Mitchell, 9 for Mobley, 6 for Allen, and 3 for Strussy. And then off the bench, 9 solid points for Sam Merrill, as usual. 3 for 3 from 3. And then 6 for Hunter, 5 for Okoro, and 2 for Ty Jerome. So I don't know if we're going to get a typhoon tonight, but I mean, we'll see. Now for the Hornets, I'll get into the overall numbers here in a minute. For the Hornets, 21 for Miles Bridges, 11 for Ball. Nobody else has really done anything. Those two are carrying the load for the Hornets right now. 6 for Nurkic, and then 1 for Jeffries and Green apiece. Off the bench, 4 apiece for Diabate and Nick Smith, and 2 for Curry and Gibson. Now, total-wise, Cavs are 20 of 42 from the field, so 48%. 8 of 20 from 3, 40%. And 15 of 19 from the line, 79%. 24 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 6 turnovers, and 8 fouls for the Cavs. And then for the Hornets, they are 21 of 47, 45% from the field. 6 of 19 from 3, 32%. And 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 57%. 22 rebounds, 14 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 7 turnovers with 11 personal fouls. Again, the last time the Cavs and Hornets met in this building, the Cavs went out and beat the crap out of the Hornets. I mean, it was mainly Mobley who did that. What's up? He's a virgin. Finally, DG scored more than 6 in the first half, right? He actually looks good tonight, which is a breath of fresh air. Big time. But you're looking at the last time the Cavs were here in Charlotte this year. Evan Mobley went off for 41. Garland at 18. Mitchell at 18. 11 for Allen and 7 for Wade. Yeah, so Strus had not yet returned yet. Or if he did, he wasn't doing much. Wow. Off the bench, you had Merrill, Jerome, LeVert, Niang, and Tyson. Wow. Now for the Hornets, of course, because they made quite a few moves as well at the deadline. The last time we played them, Brandon Miller, who's out for the year, he had 25 points. Bridges and Ball didn't even play. And 16 for Green, 13 for Micic, who's not even there anymore. I think he is currently on the Suns. And then 4 for Cody Martin, who I believe is also elsewhere. Off the bench, Jeffries at 17, 12 for Mark Williams, who's hurt tonight. Isaiah Wong had 9, Smith had 4, and KJ Simpson had 2. All right. What's up, Edwin? If I'm Kenny, I would make Darius a personal mask. Donovan Mitchell was kind of trolling him about the mask thing. He had him like a Bane mask or something. The Raiders plan to make Geno their QB of the future. Yeah, they're not going to be. They're not going to be drafting a quarterback early, for sure. Oh, Raiders. That's tough. Wow. But yeah, in case you're just tuning in and you haven't heard yet, the Raiders acquired Geno Smith from the Seahawks right before I went live. Okay. All right. Hmm. Not Buzzer in Buzz City. Randy Orton talking about John Cena. Randy Orton. Wow. 24 trades involving 47 players were made today in the NHL. And the Blue Jackets had one of them. Drew versus Priest at Mania? 100%. But you know who I feel bad for? JSN. Because in the last week, he has seen his quarterback leave. DK is probably gone. Tyler Lockett's gone. It's like, man, that's tough. That's tough. So, Geno Smith trade could dramatically alter the top 10 of the 2025 NFL draft if it takes the Raiders out of the QB market. Because there was a lot of people talking about Shador possibly going there. Well, if they extend Geno, they ain't going to draft a quarterback. Unless they draft one to be a backup, like later in the draft. But when it comes to 6 overall, who knows what they're going to do? Maybe draft an all lineman because they just got rid of their center. The last deal to trickle through for the trade deadline, Toronto acquired Reese Johnson from Minnesota for future considerations. Wow. They had Geno Smith, a Raider. Oh my God. Jack Roslovic walking away from the deadline with a gifted Rolex from Nico Rantanen for his jersey number, and now we can get his jersey number back. He only had to give it up for what, 13 or something games? Barely any time at all. Mainly because of the break. That's why it felt like it. Having to go. Garland. And there's a foul underneath. That's on Diabate. That's his fourth. We'll go to the line for two.
So here's Hunter.
Yeah, that's his fourth. Ooh. Free throw is up and good. And now Seth Curry enters for Jeffries. And I assume this will be Nurkic returning for Diabate. No, it's Stallone for Diabate. Wow. Hunter with 7, and the 8th is good. So both free throws go down for Hunter. He's got 8 points now. He's kind of doing it all right now, pretty much. Up by 5. Ball. Drive, kick out. Here's a 3 in the corner is good. That's Nick Smith. Here's Jerome. Drive, nice to Allen. Goes right down the lane for 2. Nothing fancy, just a nice little left-handed layup. Smith to the corner. Bridges against Hunter. Drives underneath. Allen waiting right there, and it's a kick ball. Mobley will return for Garland. And Allen will take a breather. Donovan Mitchell returns for him. Mitchell with a subpar 12 points, but Mobley has 13. Never forget that game. Last time he was here, he had 41. He would not miss from 3 either. Merrill against Curry, and of course Merrill has to foul. Is objective for these bench guys: come in and immediately foul. Sanders could sit behind G. I saw that already. Okay. Cavs have not given us an easy night. No, we thought last game was going to be easy, but of course they had to choke a 17-point lead. The Cavs just playing like lackadaisical. The last time I felt really good was at the end of the Bulls game. 3 is missed. Brought down by Mobley. He'll give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell up ahead for Merrill. He thought about pulling up. I already know that. Mitchell. Goes Mobley. Nice pass. Jerome got him in the air. Up and in for 2. Good little fake out. Floater is up and down and good for Bridges again. Bridges might literally have like 40 points. God. Jerome. Nice pass. Corner. Hunter. Mobley inside. Up and in for 2. Get big on him. Slim Duncan. What do they call him? The predicament now, apparently. That's his new nickname, according to TikTok. Smith working against Jerome. Pull up 2. Good. Right now, they're just exchanging baskets at this point. Joel. Drives. Goes up. Too light on entry. Here comes the Hornets the other way. Here's Curry. Corner. Oh, tough pass out of bounds. Cavs ball. Man, the Hornets have not been able to take advantage of these Cavs miscues. In the back of their head, they're thinking, the Cavs could literally our asses up. And then they look back and think, damn. Yes, corner. Hunter 3. Go for DeAndre Hunter. I believe that'll get him in the double figures with 11. Only his 3rd made basket of the game, his 2nd 3. If he starts lighting it up, they're in trouble. Here's Bridges. Goes up and again gets 2. He's got 35. All right, here comes Jerome. Oh, he cooked his dude. Inside, Mobley goes up. Bad miss. I think it might have got blocked. Here's Curry. Ball. Here's Bridges against Mobley. Mobley doing a good job hanging with him. Smith. Over to Bridges. 3. Salon. Good. Let me take it to the salon. And a steal. Oh my God, dude. These guys are not locked in tonight. Oh my God. Here comes the Hornets. They have a chance to take the lead here late in the 3rd quarter. Smith. Step back. An air ball. It goes off the Hornets and out of bounds. Cavs ball. And if the Cavs get a Cavalanche going, Hornets fans are going to be kicking themselves. The players, too. They had so many chances. Josh Green re-enters for Curry. Seth Curry. Cavs up 2 with about 25 seconds to go in the third. Here's Jerome. Races down the floor. Got fouled. Kind of an awkward looking shot, but he got fouled regardless. Solon kind of, or not, that's Baugh. Took a little awkward fall there. They kind of just collided. That's number 4, I believe, on Baugh now. Yeah, that's number 4. And Damian Baugh. First free throw is good. And now they're going to take him out with 4 fouls. And Josh Green returns. Murray is in for Baugh. I'm sorry, Josh Green's been in there. Curry's back in, though. Okay. Free throw is up and good. Yeah, Josh Green's been in the game. That's right. All right. My mistake. 21.2 to go. Up by 4. Shot clock. They can go for the final shot. Bridges standing near the logo. Bridges against Merrill. Fires for 3. Way off. Cavs have it, and that is it for the third quarter. Not a great third quarter, but they still lead by 4. Overall, they just look kind of eh. We need another big-time fourth quarter from the Cavs to put this one away and continue their torrent of a win streak. Oh, you're calling your shot, huh? Fourth quarter, 9:06, a Cavalanche will happen. It always happens. Not always, but most of the time it does. It's just these shots got to fall. And the defense has to really step up. In reality, a Cavalanche is mainly the Cavs get insanely hot from the field, or even from the line too, but mainly from the field, and the opponent just goes ice cold. Like we string together like 6 or 7 straight makes, whether it's 2s or 3s, and the opponent like doesn't even get a basket. That is a Cavalanche. What's the largest Cavalanche you've seen? God. I know y'all are wondering that. Was it the game against the Jazz a couple years ago? I mean, we blew their doors off. I know the one against the Mavs this year, the second game in Cleveland. That was a massive Cavalanche. We had a 30-10 Cavalanche against Chicago just a few days ago. I'd have to look at maybe like the largest Cavalanches ever for the Cavs. I love how that term is caught on with everybody now. The Cavs are even trademarking the term to use on merchandise for the playoffs. I'm like, they're going to have shirts that say Cavalanche on them. It should say, oh no, it's a Cavalanche. That's what it should say. If the Cavs marketing person is listening to me right now, I don't even need credit for this. You need to put on this shirt for the playoffs. Oh no, like in small letters. But as it goes down the shirt, it gets bigger. Oh no, it's a Cavalanche. And have like the letters like sliding down almost like an echo thing, like going down the shirt. It's a Cavalanche. Oh, that'd be money. Money, money, money. You'd be floating in money. I mean, they already are because their owner is insanely rich. And yeah, he's a bit of a douche. He's got to be a little bit of a douche, right? Nice guys finish last. Isn't that what they say? So Nurkic and Ball are back in for the Hornets, and Isaac Okoro enters for Hunter to start the fourth. Ball against Ball. Nurkic tried to set a screen, but nobody was there. 45-0 when leading. Hornets not very good when trailing after 3. So 11:41 to go. It's Mobley, Mitchell, Okoro, Jerome, and Merrill on the floor for the Cavs. Nurkic, Ball, Salon, Curry, and Smith for the Hornets. Here's Ball against Mobley. Almost lost the ball there. Almost a steal. Oh, Jerome almost had the steal. Yeah, he wanted a challenge, but they don't have a challenge because they lost it in the first freaking quarter. I don't know if he would have won that challenge anyway. Leaving a dude wide open in 3 is good. Stop leaving these shooters open. My God. Freaking game 63, and we're still leaving shooters wide open. Mobley misses. Rebounded by Okoro, who gets hit hard. That's 5 on Ball now. Yep. He'll be he'll be smarter than that, LaMelo. He was trying to get the ball and he fouled him. That's number 5. 3 for Merrill. Like a good neighbor, Merrill is there. But yeah, I love Sam Merrill, man. He comes up big sometimes. He could be the fire starter for this Cavalanche if we get one going. He's been playing. LaMelo. He said, get out of here, you freaking scrub, fool. What, you think because, you got Ball in your name? Like you some big shot? Hell nah, fool. Get out of here. Just walks right into Mount Mobley and he's like, get out of here. Scrub. You bum. Ball and Bridges return for the Hornets for Smith and Ball. Smith and Ball. Here's Ball for 3. That's way off. Out to Curry, open 3. That's good. And again, leaving a dude wide open in the corner. Doesn't happen often, but man, it's been happening quite a bit in this game. Mobley drives and a foul. It's on Salon, away from the action. And that is the first on Salon. 10:27 to go. Cavs up 1. 4-0 to inbound on the side. Underneath. Mitchell against Ball. Spins up and good for. And Mitchell has 14. Here's Bridges with 35. Ball against Merrill. Salon against Mitchell. Salon fires for 3 is good. 9:51 to go. Right at 92. Three for Mitchell. No. Saved again by Okoro. He'll get it out to Mobley. He'll fire. He's way off. And then it goes out of bounds. What a foul's called. That's on Bridges. His second. Hey, look at Dean Wade with the hustle, getting after that ball and forcing the foul. I thought it was out of bounds. Oh, see, they were locked up. A slight shove. Here's Wade for 3. No. And again, those 3s are just not falling for the Cavs. They got them carnival rims. The Hornets got these carnival rims for the circus-ass team. Ay. Here's Curry. Nurkic for 2, and the Hornets take the lead. An 11-5 fourth quarter for the Hornets. Mavs looking like Mitchell. Where to get? Oh, look at ball. He's like, let's go. Mitchell working him. Been in. Good for two. Ball was like clapping in his face, and Mitchell's like, do that to me. Boy, who are you, bro? Here's Bridges. Goes up and gets the two. Hey guys, defense, you might want to do that. Here's Mitchell against Curry. Garland and Allen set the comeback in. Merrill, Mitchell, inside. Mobley is fouled. 2 shots coming for Evan. Mitchell's like, let's go. First one's good. Smith is back in for Curry. Garland's in for Mitchell. Second one, no good. This team just cannot string together and make some free throws, mostly. Oh, brother, in a firefight with the Hornets. Because the Cavs just can't make a damn thing. That's their problem. They need a spark, and they don't want to really give a chance to, like, Javante. Foul, and there's a late whistle. They don't want to give a chance for, like, Javante, man. Someone who can come in and give a little bit of a spark. New energy. But no, let's keep going back to Dean Wade and Isaac Okoro and their limited offense. At least Sam Merrill's contributing. Can't be mad about that. But Wade and Okoro, what do they do? To be fair, Isaac does have 5 points. But Dean, come on. Garrett Allen's back in for Mobley. One more free throw for Nurk. And it's no good. Taken by Allen. Here comes Okoro. He's pushing it. Over to Allen. Gives it to Merrill. Merrill playing peekaboo. Over to Wade. I don't really like this lineup, but okay. Forward to Garland. Wade. 3. Brick. Stop freaking shooting threes, Dean. Is Dean out there, bro? I mean, I get it for defense, but dude. He can't shoot right now, dude. He stinks. Gonna wind up losing because of this dude, man. Almost had it taken away. Floater, good. Kenny, this is not the time to be experimenting, you know. I get it, but bro, come on. Here comes Okoro. Garland drives, kicks it out. Okoro to Wade. Kenny, bring in the starters, bro. Come on, Kenny. Stop going to these scrubby-ass defensive-only players when you need to score. God. Stop going to these freaking limited-ass players. God. But yet they won't give Javante a chance. This Javante can give you a different energy. No, let's keep going to the stale freaking energy of Dean Wade and Isaac Okoro who really do anything. Sam Merrill's cooking tonight. Damn. He's got 12. Who knows where we'd be without him? You know, Dean Wade, brick. And Isaac, with his poofy freaking hair. God. Done at the start to make the defenders tired and they blow him up at 50, but at Cavaliers is done late. Well, we're way past that time that you said. Yeah. We're probably not going to get a Cavalanche. But the way our defense is, we're just playing like. Wind up losing to the damn Hornets, of all things, right? Like, of course they would lose to the damn Hornets. And the only reason why we're really losing is because literally we're chucking up shots and they're not falling. Unless your name's Sam Merrill. Still.
What's best about buying a Hyundai, classic Hyundai? Start
You want me to Bianca, you ungrateful bitch. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
to classic Hyundai in minute.
The last three Hornets games were pretty scrappy, so mix that with the Cavs' late energy slump, and you have tonight's game. Damn, Bianca. Oh, Naomi said, you ungrateful bitch. Damn. Gonna need the Cavs to really dig in here and do their usual, late game clutch shooting. As Josh Green's in for Salon. Mitchell is in for Merrill. And I assume Mobley will be back in here. What if they go Hunter? At least Sam Merrill was good tonight. 19 minutes, 4 for 4, 12 points. So here's the inbound. Up top for Green. Okoro. Hook shot good. Max Struess is in for Wade. Gonna friggin' lose to the damn Hornets. Here's a drive, kick out, Okoro for 3. Missed again. And there's a foul underneath. It's on Okoro. Yeah, I mean, let's not bring in like a guy who can give you a little jolt of energy. No, let's just keep playing the stale ass defensive only players as DeAndre Hunter checks in. Got a lot of time left, but this Cavs team is looking stale. Like they're just in the motions. Yep. Struess against Baugh. Drives right down the lane, up and in for 2. Just no defense at all. No, not an ounce of defense. Just letting them get into the paint. Yep. Mitchell, pull up for 2. Brick. In and out. Nothing wants to fall for these guys either. They're gonna freaking lose, of course. Nothing wants to fall. Nope. Classic. Goes up and misses. Rebound. Put back by Nurkic. Hornets up 9. When that freaking Jared Allen's clumsy. Freaking offensive foul turns it over. We're just walking around like a bunch of NPCs. Yeah, eventually we were going to lose and our undefeated streak in the fourth, after 3 was going to end. But damn, to the freaking Hornets? God, you'd expect it to happen to the Heat or something, man. To the Celtics. To the Hornets? Side. Oh, nice defensive play. Hook shot. Bounced, missed. Bounced again, missed. Rebounded by the Cavs. Here comes Hunter. Cavs need to dig down and score. And then a foul on Bridges. Ocho will go to the line. That is number 3, I believe, on Bridges. It'd be nice if we could actually play defense, too. Force some misses. First free throw is good. The last win for the Hornets came against the Lakers. First game out of the break. As Mobley is in for Strus. So yeah, it's Mobley, Allen, Garland, Mitchell, Hunter for the Cavs. Bridges, Nurkic, Green, Baugh, and Smith for the Hornets. Number 2 is good. It's Baugh against Garland. Oh, maybe a little selling by Garland there to try to draw a foul. Chasing Baugh around. Step back. Way off. Cavs have it. Get it up the floor. Here comes Hunter. He'll take it up. Goes inside. Allen. Up and good for 2. Down by 5. Got 4:37 to go. And of course, in basketball, 4 minutes is a damn eternity. Garland against Bridges. Taken by the Cavs. Here's Garland. Floater. Short again. This dude can't buy a damn bucket. Let's just do an, off-balance floater. Garland, 4 of 10 from the field, 14 points. Talk about a slump. Other than Mobley with the block. LaMelo Ball in the game now for Baugh. Ball with 5 fouls. He has to really be careful. Here's LaMelo. Fires for 3. No good. Rebounded by Mobley. He'll bring it up. Here comes Garland racing up the floor. Smith guarding him. Mobley. Garland to Mobley. Mitchell. Step back for 3. No good, of course. Now here we go with the shot checking again. Trying to force the shot to go down instead of working it. Bridges. He's got 37. Drives up. No. Rebounded by the Cavs. Can they actually get a bucket here? Hunter. Oh, he gets hit and there's a foul. It'll be on Smith, his first. That'll get Hunter to the line for 2. Remember the game against the Nets earlier this year. They could not hit a shot from beyond the arc to save their lives. And how did they rally? Getting into the paint. And, well, in this case, drawing fouls, too. I'm going to go for 13 straight wins. They already matched their 12 straight wins from earlier this year. As Diabate's in for Nurkic. Second free throw is good. And that'll give Hunter, 14, I believe. 13 or 14, so still really good for him. Say right up and in. Here's Garland. Drives. Bounced. But it's not going to be a shot. They will look for continuation. But it'll still be 2 foul shots for Garland. Yeah, he was fouled. He was fouled way before the gather. They got lucky, too, because if that would have went down, hoo-wee. So, 2 shots for DG. First one is good. So, Mobley, Allen, Garland, Mitchell, Hunter on the floor for the Cavs. We hadn't seen Allen to close the game in a few games, mainly because they were facing smaller shooting big men. They had to have guys to guard the perimeter. So both free throws are good. Down 3 with 2:55 and counting. This game reeks like that game a few years ago where Kevin Love won it for us. Remember that one? Hunter. Bridges up and missed it. Rebounded by the Cavs. Mitchell with the rebound. Here's Hunter. Almost lost it. It'll stay with the Cavs. We have a timeout. All right. Well, the Cavs, I think, are one of the clutchest teams in the NBA. The clutchest. It's time for that clutch gene to show itself once again. Luther has not made a 3 all game. It's uncharacteristic of him to miss a 3. Merrill, of course, has made all 4 of his. It should be interesting. It's going to be a fun ending. Cavs were up by as much as, I think, 12. At halftime, they were up 11. But again, the shot just not falling tonight. If they lose, it's simply because they couldn't make shots. They got way too reliant on 3 balls at times, and they got really lucky that the Hornets went through the same amount of dry spells as we did. There was times where they couldn't hit a shot either. Because otherwise they could have been up by a lot more. And again, we could have been up by a lot more too if we didn't miss so many damn shots. Especially with the shots where we had a good look. We wasted some good looks out there. Dudes had a good look at it. Maybe they were a little open and the ball either ricocheted wrong or it took a bad bounce or a bad entrance. Ricocheted off the rim somewhere. Because all that ball needs to do is hit a bad spot and get a counter spin, and that thing's getting yeeted out of the basket with the quickness. That thing could be going perfectly fine, going down and then boing, and then or even worse, when it goes halfway down and then gets puked out. It's the worst because you're like, it's like, especially when you have a good look, a good clean look. Oh yeah, we can come back, Rays. There's still like less about 2.5 minutes to go. We can definitely come back. Again, 2.5 minutes is again an eternity in basketball. Just gotta play defense and make our shots. It'd be crazy if we had a Cavalanche to end this game. .233 to go, down by 3. Damian Baugh enters for Nick Smith. So here's the Cavs inbound. Goes to Mitchell. Up top. Mitchell. Works inside. Drives. Goes up. Blocked over to Mobley. In the corner. He'll go to the wing side. There. And we're tied at 106. It's his first make from 3 tonight. 2-0 with 7 to go. Oh, I gotta turn off the scoreboard, guys. Choking up. Ball was knocked out of bounds. 1:58 to go. So yeah, less than 2 minutes left. What a clutch basket by Mobley. Trying to make your first 3 of the night. That would get the energy buzzing a little bit. As Nurkic enters for Musa Diabate. Ball. Allen. Garland takes it. And he fouls Garland. Josh Green fouled Garland, and that'll send him to the line for 2. Jalen Allen just get his hand in there. Goes to Garland. Trying to get out of here. That'll be number 2 on Green. Free throws coming up for DG. First one is good. Just a warning though, I might get a little loud, so I'd suggest you turn down your microphone, although my microphone probably does it for me with the amount of times it cuts out when I get loud. First one is good. Second one is good. Cavs up 2 with 1:52 to go. Here's LaMelo working against Mitchell. Pull up for 3 is short. It goes off of Mitchell. Back to LaMelo. Here's Bridges against Hunter. Fouled. Hunter just, you could just run into the defender and the defender gets caught for the foul. Practically spear. You could spear the defender and the defender would get caught for it. That's funny. That is only number 2 on Hunter. First free throw is good. Maybe 6 or so for Bridges. 37, and there's 38. We're tied at 108. Mobley to inbound with 1:32 to go. Garland gonna walk it up. Garland drives, goes up again. He'll go back to the line for 2. It's on LaMelo. That's number 6. He's done. Yeah, he's done for the night. That's 6. Hit the brakes. The showers. Or mainly hit the brakes. Wish he could have made that, man. 1:15 to go. LaMelo's done for the night. Post free throw. Good by Garland. Nick Smith is in for LaMelo. 1:15 to go. Second free throw is good. Up by 2 again. $1:09 to go. Here's Baugh. Drives right down, goes up, it gets the basket. Come on, Jarrett. Freaking get big, dude. What are we doing? Here's Mitchell. 1 minute remaining. Mitchell fires for 3. I don't know why. He misses. Rebound by Hunter. Set up, and he got it. Why is Mitchell shooting 3s? You haven't made one all game. Besides, you want to get to the line, right? 36 seconds to go. Up by 2. Bridges against Hunter. He'll drive. Cavs have it. With 23 seconds to go, they got a foul. Don't turn it over, you bum. And they call a foul with 21.6 to go. That's why you traded for DeAndre freaking Hunter. Stuff like that. Gets a big bucket on one end, so it's on big. And then the next side gets a big rebound. Oh, that's the same bucket, okay. But still. And then on the defensive end, stalwarts against Bridges, who's been cooking for them tonight, 39. Job not fouling either, and then they fouled underneath. Just gotta make your freaking free throws, thank you. Man, if I'm the Cavs, I'm like, bro, we gotta play better. Scoring margin within 5 points with 5 minutes or less. 85 for Garland, 67 for Mitchell, 28 for Mobley, Strus 20, Hunter 19, Allen 16 and 14 for Jerome. Clutch points. Dennis Garland has 85 clutch points. D'Angelo Hunter's only been here a couple of weeks. Oh, actually about a month now. And he has already 20 clutch points. He continues to show why he was worth LeVert and Niang. I would literally send Landry Fields candy, or whatever he wants. Candy, Chick-fil-A, right? A season pass to any amusement park, Cedar Point, something. A thank you card for that. And Kobe Altman too. I gotta send Kobe Altman something too. I actually did that. What if we just sent Kobe Altman a little thank you card for trading for DeAndre Hunter? Because man, he's turned this team into a threat. I don't think we win a lot of these games without him. Again, there's the scoring tonight. Very balanced. 20 for Garland, 19 for Mobley, 18 for Mitchell, 15 for Hunter, 14 for Allen, and 12 for Merrill. Yeah, I mean, you look at the Hornets, it's all Bridges and Ball tonight, mainly. Nurkic has 12, but it's mainly been Bridges. Bridges playing vintage hero ball for them. With no Ball out there now, you know who's getting the shot at the end. So Diabate's in for Nurkic, and they're going to take Allen out, obviously, here. We'll see who they bring in for him. Probably Okoro or Wade, I'd assume. So no foul shots. 1.6. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Cavs have no more timeouts either, so they got to get a clean inbound here. Mobley to inbound. Everyone all massed together right by the one free throw line. Oh, they got Merrill out there. Okay, makes sense. For the free throws. Makes sense. You see Mitchell, Garland, Hunter, and Merrill all together lined up. Like they're going on for recess in elementary school. Mobley to inbound. He'll get it to Garland. Got to chase it down. Gets it off to Mitchell, and they're going to foul him. 16 seconds to go. Mitchell shooting 2. Not a great game for Mitchell. He has 18, but 6 of 19 from the field. 0 for 6 from 3. I wouldn't be so confident, but okay. Got to make your shots first, and then play defense. Free throw up and good. 16.3 to go. I don't think there's any more shot clock. Nurkic is back in for Smith. And I believe Allen returns to guard against Nurkic. Playing the matchup game, I think. Oh, at least, okay. Oh, Okoro's in the game now. All right. Yeah, Okoro's in for Garland. One more free throw for Mitchell. And up and good. All right, Cavs up 4. Timeout, Hornets. Bring Meadowlark Lemon off the bench. Who? The Hornets announcer is making this very fun to watch. Of course, he always does. Eric Collins? Yeah. He always makes it fun to watch. Probably the best part about the Hornets at this point. There's not so much, fun to watch. I mean, there's not a lot of reasons to watch the Hornets other than their announcer. He spells this out whenever they have something big happen. Scores 114 to 110, 16.3 to go. Donovan Mitchell with 2 clutch free throws gives him 20 points. By the way, Evan Mobley, another double-double for him. 10 points. Oh, no, 19 points and 10 rebounds. So Nick Smith is in for Diabate. And as you'd imagine, I believe Okoro is out there. You see Strus, Hunter. Yeah. Well, it's not on the floor because of a defense, I think, mainly. Teams usually try to bully him. They got Strus, Okoro, Hunter, Mobley, and Mitchell. Here's the inbound. Goes up, blocked, but a foul called on Hunter. It's a perfect spot to do it too, and caught a foul. His off arm was all up in Bridges. Bridges kind of sold it though. Yeah, he was kind of selling that thing. It's on Hunter, his third. Like I said, you never know with these guys, especially with how things have been going. Free throws up and good. Nurkic exits. Diabate returns. And Garland returns for Okoro. More for Bridges. He's got 40 now. Up, and yep, there's 40. Okay. Gets it off to Mitchell. He lost the ball, but a foul called. It's on Diabate. They fouled instantly. More coming for Spida. They fouled instantly. Yeah. He got him. He fouled him. So 2 shots coming is Diabate with the foul. His 5th? Yeah, that's 5. First one up and good. 7 lead changes, 11 ties, 13 was our largest lead. Theirs was 9. No challenges remaining for either team. Nurkic back in for Nick Smith. And I assume this will be Okoro back in for Garland. It is. One more for Mitchell. Get it back to a 4-point lead. Up and good. That's 23 or 22 for Mitchell. Timeout, Hornets, still last of the game. They have no more timeouts now.
Just don't want to foul. Don't give him a chance to score when the clock's not moving. So let him take a tough shot, fight the rebound. The Cavs have been at the line all night.
Wow. 12. Longest win streak, third longest win streak of the year. Technically second, because the top 2 were 15 games apiece. See Jalen Tyson. I'm surprised we haven't seen him a little bit, but I get it, because depth, everyone's healthy, which is a very good thing. You want to have depth at this time of the year. It was just call up. If there's a matchup that you want to exploit, but hey, Javante, get out there. Or maybe Jalen. Jalen, get out there. Maybe someone's in foul trouble. Hey, you, get out there. We'll see what lineups they go with for the playoffs. I'm sure Kenny will cook up a gnarly friggin' rotation. I can pretty much assume we know who's going to be in that rotation. I mean, then you're probably going to have an occasional appearance from certain guys, like Merrill and Wade, every now and then, Okoro, maybe even Javante, or maybe even Jalen Tyson. Never know. So here's the inbound with 15.3 to go. Smith back in for Diabate. Inbound, good defense. Gets it to the corner. 4-3. He missed it. He was short. Rebounded. Bridges for 3. It's good. 7.5 to go. Mitchell gets fouled. He'll go back to the line for 2 more. 6.5 to go. The ball just went right back to him. Again, the Cavs being lazy and just clumsy on the rebounding side. Giving them second chance points, and that one comes back to kill us. Got to make your 2 free throws. Again, the Hornets have no timeouts. Fouls on Nurkic, his 5th. First one is good. Yeah, Hornets have no more timeouts, so they'd have to run up the 94 feet. One more coming up. And good. 3-point lead. And they're going to foul up 3, which is a pretty smart choice. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty smart choice. I know some people don't like it, but you don't want to give up a 3 and then have this game be tied.
You almost guaranteed Bridges takes his first. Charles Lee wanted to miss the second.
Watch out. He's probably going to intentionally miss the second if he makes the first. First one is good. $5.6 to go. Ball exits. Diabate's back in with Curry for Green. Darius Garland's in for Strus. And Okoro exits for Allen for obvious rebounding purposes. Because you know what he's trying to do. Most likely. We'd have to assume. Free throw. Up and good. Here's Mitchell again, and they're going to foul again. I'm surprised they didn't try to miss. Try to get the rebound. So Mitchell back to the line. First one is missed. Come on. Are you serious? Ball's in for Diabate. Strus is in for Garland. Allen will come out. One more free throw coming up. Four hours back in for Allen. It's up. Missed it again. 3, 2, 1. It's a buzzer. Not even close. Ooh. Wow. How the hell did we win that game? From half court, the shot came up not even close. So the Cavs somehow, once again, survive to essentially, continue their win streak, which has now reached 13 in a row. And they are still undefeated since the DeAndre Hunter trade. As looking at the box score for this game, it's pretty clear how the Hornets stayed in this game for so long, but I'll get to them in a minute. As for the Cavaliers, 24 for Mitchell. Garland had 20, 19 for Mobley, and 14 for Allen. Nobody shot well at all in terms of the starters. They all shot single figures. In fact, Strus didn't make a single shot from the field. I mean, bruh. 6 of 19 for Mitchell, 4 of 10 for Garland and Allen. And the thing is, Allen's usually very efficient. 4 of 10 from the field? Wow. 6 of 13 for Mobley. They couldn't really get a run going, and the Hornets just matched them. Off the bench, yeah, Strus had 3, by the way. So yeah, 24 for Mitchell, 20 for Garland, 19 for Mobley, 14 for Allen, and 3 for Strus. Just a sour night all around for the Cavs. Luckily, though, they won. Now, off the bench, 15 for DeAndre Hunter. He continues to show why he was 100% worth every piece from that trade. 15 for Hunter, 12 for Merrill, 6 for Jerome, and 5 for Okoro. Dean Wade, of course, did nothing. Yeah, did nothing, of course. Overall, 32 of 76 from the field, 42% for the Cavs, 11 of 34 from 3, 32%, 43 of 51 from the line. The Cavs were practically living from the free throw line tonight. But yet they continued to just chuck up threes like the Warriors because they're trying to be the Warriors, right? Makes sense. They have a former Warrior coach, but damn. 12 of 18 for Mitchell from the line. That's insane. My goodness. Oh, yeah. 43 of 51 from the line. 45 rebounds, 16 assists, 7 steals, 4 blocks, 13 turnovers, and 19 fouls. Now, for the Hornets, you see how they were able to stay in this game. And they damn near won it, too. Jeez. Oh, they were led with 46 from Bridges, 13 from Ball, 12 from Nurkic, 6 from Jeffries, and 3 from Green. And then off the bench, they really got very little from their bench in terms of scoring. 9 apiece from Salon and Smith, 6 apiece for Diabate and Baugh, and 5 for Curry, and 2 from Taj Gibson. Overall, 44 of 92 from the field, 48% from the field, so that's how they were able to keep up and take the lead. Because they weren't missing, especially Miles. 15 of 32 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, but he was living at the line. In fact, nobody from the bench went to the line. The other starters combined had 8 free throws. 2 apiece. So pretty much the other 4 guys went to the line 1 time apiece. Bridges went to the line. He's 12 of 13, so that's pretty much what, damn near 7 times. Practically. 16 of 21 from the field, 13 of 37 from 3, 44 of 92 from the field. So 48% from the field itself, 35% from beyond the arc, 76% from the free throw line. Rebounds, 43 for the Hornets, 29 assists, out assisted us by 13, 7 steals, 3 blocks, 12 turnovers, and 33 fouls. My God. If this game had gone into overtime, I bet you Nurkic and Diabate would have fouled out. They would have been screwed at center. Because you know they would have been attacking him. They would have been attacking those two. For sure. So yeah, Cavs with a another nail-biting win. They continue this energy slump, I guess, and they need to figure it out because this is getting concerning. Honestly, switch up the rotations. You know, maybe play a little bit more Jalen Tyson. And I know I talk about him a lot, making me sound like a fanboy, but honestly, I would play a little bit more Javante to get a little different energy out there instead of overusing Merrill and Wade, who Wade doesn't do anything. But again, we'll see what they do coming up here as we get to the playoffs, especially because I feel like Kenny's going to start experimenting. So next game on Sunday, March 9th against Milwaukee at 8 o'clock. I'll be live, and then I'll also be live for the game against Brooklyn on Tuesday, Memphis on Friday the 14th, and then I'll be live for a Sunday matinee game against Orlando at home on ABC at 1 o'clock. And then, of course, they go out west, so I'll be live for probably most of, if not all, those games too. Oy vey, man. That's getting close to the start of baseball season, so yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be live for that for that San Antonio game, because I think that's honestly when the season starts. So I don't think I'm going to be live for that, but we'll see. So that being said, guys, I'm going to head out and I'm going to watch some SmackDown, I think, here. Okay, let's do this real quick. Take it off Amazon. Amazon. Okay. Yeah, shout out to everyone who came through tonight. Very stressful game, I know. I was dooming again. I always get caught dooming when we play bad. I'm like, oh, we're gonna lose. We're really gonna lose, and then we somehow pull it off. So yeah, okay. It's like a reverse doom. Say we're gonna lose, so then we go and win. Works every time. 2:06 to go. Memphis up 5 against Dallas. Watch the end of this game, I guess. Not gonna, call a game or anything, but I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, and be sure, as always, to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that blasted bell button, and man, this was fun. I had a lot of fun watching this game. I know y'all had a lot of fun watching me watch this game. I know y'all probably get annoyed when I do the doom thing, but it's like a gimmick for me. You might as well call it a gimmick at this point. Okay. Grizzlies rocking their red jerseys. Ooh, dude, that's so funny. Look at the Mavs bench, and it's all street clothes. The Mavs bench is like pretty much all guys in street clothes. Trying Chipotle new hot honey chicken. Hot honey chicken. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So yeah, let me get the scoreboard back up for y'all. For anyone who maybe was listening and you don't know what the score is, let me just do this real quick. Where is it at? There you are. There we go. All right, so that's it for that one. I will see you guys Sunday for Cavs and Bucks. With that being said, tomorrow is my final Browns individual free agent target video of the week. On Sunday, I wrap up the series with my 5 more free agent targets. Go watch tonight's video. It's like a little special edition. I did a bonus player with it because a player that I actually thought we could trade for got cut. So I had to give my thoughts. Shout out to Asia Roberson for 23 months as a member of the channel. Almost 2 years. As always, Asia, you know we love you. The whole community loves you. You should know that, you know. Don't ever feel like you're alone, because we're all here for you. Me, Josh, Sean, Rocha, the chat, my chat, Rocha and Josh's chat, JB Taylor's chat, every content creator in the whole community, everyone's chat's all with you. Okay, so yeah, Memphis pulled away. Not surprising. I mean, look who they face. What's left of the Dallas Mavericks, who are probably going to fall out of the play-in, but the other teams in that freaking situation all suck, so they might still get in, even though they're a shell of their former selves. But yeah, guys, I will see you all Sunday for Cavs Bucks, and then Monday at noon we have the legal tampering period, and you already know how I get down with that stuff. Oh yeah. If any rumors come out, even now, if any rumors come out, I'll make a video for it. Like if a rumor literally came out right now saying saying that the Browns are gonna trade for Kirk Cousins, I'll do a video. I'll drop what I'm doing right now and do a video. Straight up. Or if like a trade popped up right now, Browns are acquiring certain player, like Jair Alexander or something. I'm just naming a random name. I don't think they're gonna trade for him. I'm just saying. Or is there any receivers that are wanting out? I think there is, but I can't think of any right now. Oh well. But yeah, shout out to Rays and Fox and Raul. Of course, he's a virgin. Edwin, Seth, Paulie. Who's this? Anuni? Asia, of course. Joe Biden. It's definitely Joe Biden. Oh yeah, for sure. He definitely figured out how to use YouTube. At his old age. Probably has someone standing over his shoulder like, okay, hit that button. Guys, I will see you all Sunday for Cavs Bucks. Let's have a much better game than this, right? Let's shake this bad habit that we have when it comes to this horrible shooting slump that we're in as a team. Thank God we have good defense. Man, had work. Misses the stream. What's up, Paramshot? You tuned in right as I'm about to end it. So, shout out to Paramshot, who's always in the chat. No Quandale. Oh, well. I'm sure he'll be in next stream or whatever. But yeah, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Cavs. Big win. This team's just got something going that we haven't seen in years since the Warriors run. 2015-16 especially. Like, this team is right up there with them, man. I mean, I hate these stressful games, but it prepares us for the playoffs, I guess. Someone needs to remember to turn the slider from 0 to, like, at least 8, right? Don't put it up to 10. Because then it seems kind of sus. We're making everything. Make it to where, like, we'll make most of our shots. The good ones. The high percentage. You know, I don't need our guys doing a 360 no scope that swooshes nothing but net. Oh my God, the Cavs are playing magnet ball. Get it? Because for the Guardians, Twins fans actually believe we have wind tunnels. So for the Cavs, we need magnets in the hoop. I want to play some magnet ball. Well, guys, I will see you all Sunday for Cavs Bucks. And with that being said, if any Guardians or Browns things happen, I'll make a video on that. But nothing's really been happening. It's been kind of quiet, which I like. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. For real this time. On your way up, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. And I'll see you guys Sunday. Go Cavs. Go Browns. Buckeyes. Blue Jackets. Crew. Every team. You already know how I am. See you guys Sunday. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Fate Mobley. He's the GOAT. That's why he's in my DPOY. Where's my DPOY? Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. And DeAndre Hunter was worth every single freaking piece in that trade. Thank you, Landry Fields. Yeah. Bye-bye. I'll send him a freaking thank you card for his birthday. Bye-bye. If we win the title, I'm legit doing that. I'm sending the Hawks a thank you card for DeAndre Hunter. I will do that. It's on stream. I'm doing it. Just like if we win the rest of our games, I'm gifting 10 memberships. So yeah, there you go. If we win the NBA title, I will literally write the Hawks a thank you card. And I'll say, Dear Landry Fields and company, I would like to thank you for graciously awarding the Cavaliers DeAndre Hunter. I hope Karis and George Niang treated you guys well. I mean, especially George. Hope they do well for you because we love DeAndre over here. Hope all is well. No hate, nothing, Tell Trey I said hi. That his hair looks like a lollipop with hair on it. Obviously, I would never say that, but we're all thinking that, right? But yeah, guys, I'm done for real. I'm gonna get out of here. My voice is getting close to being shot. They got John Cena's heel turn on TV right now. So I'll see y'all later. Go Cavs. See you Sunday for Cavs Bucks. Keep this win streak going. Let's freaking try to tie our 15 gamer, right? With that being said, go Cavs. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah, Mitchell is the freaking MVP. Yeah. Oh, Cody said to go F yourself. Oh, they didn't censor that on the original stream. Oh my god, dude. The dude at Peacock was like, I'm gonna let him say it. Oh, he ain't gonna say it. He ain't gonna say it himself. He's like, oh my god, he said it. They let him say it. They didn't censor. I could just see that production truck. They're like, dude, are you gonna censor it? No, I want to see what he says. I want to see it. I want it to. I want it to really hit. So yeah, bye bye. I know I keep stalling. I just got more stuff to say. Bye bye. Yeah. Still can't believe John Cena's a heel. He better cook.